Hey everybody, I'm Chris. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the July 2022 Boxycharm. This month's theme is status 000, whatever that means exactly. The description says summer is in full swing and we're all about relaxing, day parties, and showing skin. So update that status to 000 and turn on D&D because the vibe right now is just living life. Love the description. Let's see the products inside. If you'd like to see as well, keep watching because we're getting into it right now. It looks like we do have the card right on top showing the status 000 or 000. Again, I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I really like the pink palm trees. That's cute. Jumping right in, our first product on top is from Kate Somerville. Oh, it's the goat milk products. This is the Moisturizing Cream Condition and Restore. Is this for hair? No, it is skin. Okay. It shows that it soothes and moisturizes. I do have the goat milk cleanser, which I absolutely love. It is really soothing on the skin. It does a great job at cleaning, and it's amazing for sensitive skin, especially because it doesn't strip your skin of the natural oils that it has, but it still gets a really good deep down clean. The texture looks phenomenal. Wow, I'm about to make a huge mess, but it doesn't seem too thick and goopy. It looks like it's gonna spread really well, and that helps a lot, especially on product conservation. Oh yeah, it is really thin. It almost feels like a gel consistency rather than more like the thick creams. I do have to agree that it is very softening though. Super smooth. Clinically tested, safe for sensitive skin, and gentle enough for all skin types, this nourishing cream is clinically formulated with moisture-boosting, visible redness-reducing ingredients known to soothe dry, tight skin. Inspired by the relief founder Kate experienced as a child when goat's milk helped alleviate her painful eczema. MSRP $76. Whew! That is a pricey product! But if I know anything about Kate Somerville products, it's that they typically work very well. Moving right along, our next product is from Jecca Blac. Again, these are the Glow Drops Highlighting Primer for Face. This one's in the shade Rose Pearl. Jecca Blac did actually send a few products a couple of weeks ago, and they sent the shade Champagne, and the formula was gorgeous. It was a literally lit from within kind of glow. Like I said, very lit from within, very subtle, very glowy. I love it. Prep and brighten your complexion with a healthy, natural glow. Apply all over face using your fingertips before your base. Glow drops can be worn alone or used as a buildable highlight when completing your makeup look. MSRP $20. Well, at this point, we can say for sure 100% the value of the box has been met. But let's keep moving. Product number 3. Trying to find the brand. Oh, Alley-oop. Stack the Odds Multi-Use Face Stacker. 3 cream shades to play, highlight, blush, and contour. My gosh, that was a mouthful. Alley-oop is just so innovative with their products. They always come out with stuff that's just so intriguing. Things that I'm actually interested to look at and interested to try. They take multitasking to an entirely different level. Definitely a stacker component. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Oh, it's a twist one. So we've got maybe a cream blush, a cream bronzer, and a cream highlighter. That's a very light bundle. I don't really even know if that bronzer, well, surely it would be a bronzer on me. Oh yeah. But hopefully other skin tones have received deeper options and deeper shades so that they can actually work with theirs. I hope everybody didn't get the same one. This one is in the shade Sun-Kissed. Let me know which one you guys got if you get Boxycharm as well. A best-selling 3-in-1 stackable compact that packs a cream blush, a bronzer, and highlighter for a complete natural look. The creamy formula is blendable, buildable, and infused with moisturizing ingredients like jojoba and sunflower seed oil for a natural glow. Apply directly with the fingertips anytime, anywhere, or with a makeup brush for a more dramatic effect. Travel friendly in a lightweight compact, the cream formula doesn't break like traditional powder products. MSRP $38. $38 for 3 cream products that are in these huge pans that seem like they would last forever. Yes, please. Yes. Ooh, and $10 on us. meetalleyoup.com/gift. That's awesome. So if you want your own, you can get $10 off. But I would just order a Boxycharm because you could probably get the entire box for cheaper than what the one product is. Next on the list is from BFC. BFC, I don't know this brand. I don't recognize the person on the front either. Beauty for Certain. That is what BFC stands for. Whole lot of mascara, tubing mascara. Wow, it's been a minute since I've gotten a tubing mascara. Is anyone familiar with Beauty for Certain? Do you know who this person is? Let me know, please, because I don't. Packaging is epic. I really like that. I don't know why, but I do. Maybe it's just because it's so clean, very minimalistic, very modern looking. And what are we looking at for wand? Are we hourglass? Are we straight? Are we curvy? What are we? Oh, a little bit of an hourglass. Okay, so we're gonna be a little bit more volumizing. Love that. Volume boosting, lash doubling, insta enhancing. I put on my mascara just to go to the bodega. It's all I need to get a bold look that makes it bang. That's Beauty for Certain. MSRP $32. This is a new brand to Boxy as well. That's exciting. Beauty for Certain. I gotta remember that one because I hope all of their packaging is just as iconic. Now for the fifth and final product inside the Status 000 Boxycharm. That is definitely a two-ended lip product, I think. From The Beauty Crop, and it is Cinnamon and Fudge is the shade name, but I can't find what it is. Oh, liquid eyeshadow duo! Was not expecting that. This kind of reminds me of other brands' components for lip products that have a lipstick on one side and a gloss on the other. Kind of excited it's not that because I really didn't need another one of those. After about 20 minutes and a lot of alcohol, I finally got the remainder of the sticker off of the packaging. And again, on this side, we've got the shade Cinnamon, this side, the shade Fudge. And there's the swatches of both shades. One deeper, sort of mauve-y terracotta matte, and then the metallic is a full-on copper. Maybe like a copper terracotta, like a copper with just a little bit more red in it, but it's pretty much just a copper. Since that was all 5 items from the box, everything that's inside seems like a really lightweight, really fresh, really nude wear sort of bundle. So I'm gonna go off camera really quick, throw on a tinted moisturizer, then we'll come back and test out the products inside the box. Now that we've got our base down, let's go in with the Alley Oop stack. Since today my focus is effortless makeup, I'm just gonna go in with my finger and take just a little bit. Wow, I said just a little bit, but that is really creamy. It picked up a lot of bronzer just with a tiny little touch. I just swirled around a couple of times and it immediately melted. I bet you though that that is gonna do amazing things on the skin. Let's find out. Oh. That is actually a lot darker than I thought it was gonna be. Here I was thinking that it was gonna be too light. Wow, that melted in super quickly. And even that tiny little bit that I just added, you can clearly see a difference just in the shading on this side of my face versus this side of my face. It's a little more dimensional, a little more shaded in the right areas, but it doesn't really look quite as bronzy as I was thinking. It's giving me more contour than it is bronzer. I'm gonna build up just a little bit more on the temples. That's usually where I like it to be the darkest, just so I can blend in my blush and everything with the bronzer, well, slash contour in this case. See, right there, it actually looks pretty warm and it looks very bronzy. But once it starts mixing with the foundation and blending in a little bit more, it kind of cools down a little bit and looks more of a contour-y shade. See, that kind of just blended out to contour, almost like a cool tone. Okay, perhaps I spoke a little too soon. Now that I'm adding more product and building up, it is getting a lot warmer and it is turning more into a bronzer rather than a contour. Now that we're bronze, let's get to blushing. This is a really pretty, like corally, almost sort of melon sort of color. It looks like it's gonna be really bright on my skin. That's what I'm hoping for. You know, sun-kissed, I imagine that to be like slightly toasted. Oh my gosh. Whoa, okay. I didn't know it was gonna be that intense. I'm gonna bring it into the concealer just a little bit as I bring it down onto the apples of the cheeks. And then for me personally, I like to bring it up and around town. That's gorgeous. Definitely need a little bit more because it sort of faded out the color as I blended it. Of course, I mean, it is a cream, that does make sense. So we're just gonna build it up a little bit more on the highest points of my cheekbone. That way when I go in with the highlighter, there will still be just a little bit of pigment left behind from the blush. Maybe even a lot. Wow, that's beautiful. It really does look like I'm just sun-kissed on that side of my face. Okay, it's official. I'm in love with the color of this blush. It's not too orange, it's not too coral, it's not too pink. It's kind of just the perfect meld of all of the shades together. It literally does look sun-kissed. That's the vibe I continuously get. That's the vibe I continuously get. But now we get to move on to the Jecca Blac highlighter, or Jecca Blac. And again, these glow drops are in the shade Rose Petal. Now, just to be on the safe side, because this is a very shiny cream, I'm gonna take some just on the back of my hand and sort of pat it out a little bit so it's not so saturated on my finger, then build it up a little bit at a time so I can actually see the progression as it goes. Oh, okay. That's very soft, very subtle, lit from within, as I said earlier. But let's add more, like probably a lot more. I do not understand how some of these brands can keep products so affordable and look so luxurious. I mean, this reminds me of some of my more expensive, like literal luxury liquid highlighter products, and they're working just as well. Let's go ahead and add a little bit above the brow as well. Okay, that highlighter went on beautifully. I definitely need to set my under eyes a little bit, so I'm gonna take just a little bit of powder and brush just below the under eyes. I'm actually really liking this sort of dewy, unset look, so I don't think I'm gonna set the rest of my face today. I know, for me, that is insane. I don't think I've ever, well no, maybe I've done that once or twice. This gorgeous, dewy, sun-kissed glow is now locked in. And I'm very curious to see what the Beauty Crop liquid eyeshadow looks like. I have not tried a Beauty Crop liquid eyeshadow before, so I don't know if it's gonna be blendable or if it's one of those kind of products that you just gotta hope locks in when you put it on. But we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna start by using the cinnamon side, and I'm just gonna fill the crease on the outer edges. I'm also probably gonna pull that shade down onto the lower lash line, but I wanna work quickly right now just because I don't know how quickly it's gonna dry. Okay, so we're just gonna take this and start blending it out. Ooh, it's actually pretty pigmented even with the blending happening. Wow, that might have been way more pigment than I actually needed on this side. I guess I sort of just assumed it was gonna blend out to nothing or like a veil of color, sort of like all of the other products have so far. Let me get a bigger, fluffier brush. See if this bigger brush will maybe give me some really softened edges. Oh yes, it's working. Oh good, it's not drying too fast. I was so afraid. Now that I know it has a ton of pigment in it, I'm just gonna take a tiny little bit on the brush itself. I'm not even gonna try and dab this on anymore, because it goes a long way. And we're just gonna go ahead and slide this across the lower lash line. And for the part I've been most excited about, the shade Fudge. Oh, I hope this is as intense as it looks in the package. Ooh! I'm attempting to just follow the line that I made with the matte shade where I kind of marked out the crease a little bit. It's a little difficult with this applicator because it's very wide, but I pulled out a flat brush and we're gonna see if this can handle a flat brush touching it. I believe it can, or it's already dry. Wow, actually, I don't know that I see it moving at all. It might actually be dry already. I don't know that I love that. Let me see if I can't blend on this outer edge, the matte shade and the metallic shade, at least to give it some continuity. Well, at least the blend between the two works, but I'm still gonna stick with, I think the formula for the metallic side needs to be just a little more worked on. Or maybe it's just my lids, I don't know. Just for the sake of trying one other way, I'm gonna take some of it directly onto the brush And I'm gonna see if I can't make that clean edge by myself without having to use the little applicator that comes with it. Oh, okay. You know what? It's not perfect, but it is definitely a lot better than what it was just with the applicator it comes with. I will take that. Okay, good to know. I just really don't like the metallic version of this. The matte side is wonderful, it's beautiful, it blends out like a dream, just like a powder, but the metallic side, it's creasy, it doesn't blend well, I don't know, it's just not so great. It's not very smooth. And then when it does start drying, you can't really go in and start to fix the edges because it's so textured and it just starts peeling up instead. Very disappointing because the shade is so beautiful and I want it to be amazing, but I don't think it's gonna be. Regardless of the outcome of the metallic shadow, it is now time to apply some mascara. Again, this is the BFC Whole Lotta Mascara, and I'm so excited that it's a tubing mascara. Let's see how she builds. The formula is already much thinner than I thought it was gonna be. Usually I find with tubing mascaras that they go on super thick, and then once they dry into the tubes, you can build up on top of them. But this one is seemingly rather thin. Oh, okay. You just gotta build it up a little bit more, that's all. What I'm noticing the most with this mascara is the hold. It feels like my lashes are like locked and glued into place, like they're not gonna move at all. They're gonna be long and voluptuous all day long. I don't know that, but so far, that's kind of how it's rolling for me. The mascara is 10 out of 10 perfection. It is definitely volumizing, a little bit lengthening, not really, but just a tiny little bit. But I will say it takes a long time to drag the pigment through your lashes. It's just very gummy feeling, which makes sense with it being tubing, so it's really getting in there and coating those lashes. But if you transfer it to your face, wait until it dries before you try to move it. Because if you don't, it just turns into a flat mascara layer that you'll have to peel off later, and it's not cute. So just wait, take a spoolie, scratch it off, then you'll be able to get rid of it. But other than that, I feel like if the liquid eyeshadow would have been somewhat decent and not look so textured on my eyes personally, this look was perfect. I loved everything about it until that moment. I don't know what to do to make this part better. See, doesn't that look really textured to you, or is it just me? Ugh, see that kind of stuff. I hate that. That looks so yucky. Let's just take a tiny little bit. I mean, just like a dot. Okay, very quickly, grab the flat brush and just sort of blend that out. See what happens. Please do not tell me it was because I was excessive. Is that why that looks the way that it is? Did I just use way too much? With the mascara finishing off the look, that's everything from the July Boxycharm. So what did you guys think of our bundle of products? Did you like them? Did you hate them? Did you like them until they went terribly wrong? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about this month's Boxycharm. I'd also like to take a second to thank Boxycharm for sending this month's box over so that we can unbox it and review it. And I'd also like to thank you guys for joining me for the unboxing. It's much appreciated. And if you like videos like this, please don't forget to hit subscribe right down there. I've been noticing that most of my viewers aren't subscribed, so what are you waiting for? It's completely free. It costs literally nothing for you to subscribe to me sitting here for 8 hours and playing with makeup. That sounds easy, but it gets really hot in here, okay? Anyway guys, that's enough from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up just to let me know you liked it. Also, if you'd like to see any of my looks, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. My username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. And if you gain nothing out of this video, if you gain nothing out of any of my videos, then please at least gain this. And that is to always remember and to never forget that you a bad bitch. Okay, bye!